section arrière de la cage.
Number 5, Ainsley Langevere. Number 14, Megan Mulvihill. Number 3, Chloe O'Boyle Kelly. Number 34, Jamie White. Number 23, Jordan White. And head coach, Tim Coates. Big Reds going on MacDonald-Cartier. Number 44, Chloe Duyette. Number 4, Isabelle Guedet. 32, Ilya Kistner. Number 23, Josie Lafayette. Number 1, Calvin Moore. 24, Alexin Moyle. Number 34, Katie Pinot. Number 31, Zoe Smith. Number 3, Catherine Villeneuve. Number 33, Jenna Walker. Number 8, Kyra
Si on est loin, les enfants presque pas. Parce que là, techniquement, on est live.
Good luck to both teams. Bon succès aux deux équipes.
Hello and welcome here to the Consolation final match of the OFSAA Single League Girls Basketball Tournament, live from JEAN-VANIER in Welland. We've got a matchup between the Panthères de l'École Secondaire MacDonald-Cartier and the Crusaders from Nicholson Catholic College. I haven't had a chance much to see these teams throughout the tournament. Eric, what do you think the keys of the match are going to be today?
Welcome, Jean-Louis, to our live broadcast. We're adding this little component here to our viewers out there. So to answer your question, Jean-Louis, we've seen MacDonald-Cartier here in the gym once, and unfortunately for myself, I didn't get to see much of the game, as I'm the lead here in charge to make sure that this live stream is actually rolling well. So kind of busy sometimes.
Gotcha. Well, as an alumni from MacDonald-Cartier, I can say firsthand that they're often well coached. They typically run some sort of offensive systems, set plays, and set defensive structures. So we'll be on the lookout for that. I have no idea, unfortunately, what the Nicholson Catholic College team is going to throw at them, but it should be an interesting match. For those curious, the teams were seeded 8 for MacDonald-Cartier and 11 for Catholic College. Therefore, they're in the right place. This is definitely a well-seeded match and should be a good game.
Are you guys ready? Tip off in a few seconds.
Yeah.
On a little side note, I also took the team photography of all the teams, and I do recall well MacDonald-Cartier giving me quite a good run for my money. They took about 12, 15 poses, and the girls were smiling. It was a fantastic experience.
All right, here we go. And with the tip-off, Nicholson gains possession. It's number 12 bringing up the ball. That's Bridget Belchevez. The outside shot, a little too much. Rebound collected again by Nicholson. Another outside shot. And MacDonald-Cartier picking up the defensive rebound. Fast break offense here. And again, I can hear the coach calling out a set play of some sort called high-low.
Early shot again. Maybe a bit of a nervousness to get the game going.
Absolutely. Good ball movement here by the Crusaders to an open
There we
look
go.
from number 15. That is Carrefer. The Crusaders immediately putting pressure on the Panthers with the half-court press, setting the trap. Oh,
Seemed to have
defensive
worked
steal.
well.
Wide open look from the outside. A little bit too much. Rebound collected by number 31 from the Panthers, Zoe Smith. Now we get our first look at the Panthers offense. Good ball movement again. Oh, finding the open high post. Wide open outside look. A little too much.
Nice
Offensive rebound.
Nice rebound.
Just too much on that putback. The Crusaders taking advantage of a fast break transition, but a little too heavy on that layup.
Corralled by number 3 from MacDonald-Cartier. Karine Villeneuve. Sorry for the delay, our print's a little small here on our roster sheets.
Yeah, absolutely. Another quick offensive sequence from the Panthers, that high-low offense. Looks like they're presenting some sort of zone half-court defense. Oh, good save, good play on the outside there on the baseline to keep that ball alive.
Second chance for Nicholson here.
Yeah. Taking their time on this offensive sequence here. Oh, little mix-up there on that cut.
Seems to me both teams are presenting a 2-3 defensive zones.
Okay. And again, the Crusaders, with a half-court trap press of some sort. Broken through, driving through the middle. All right, here's that high-low offense again. With both the high and the low post. Oh, good ball movement.
Very good ball movement. Open shot.
Oh, a little too much.
In and out.
Yeah.
Pushing the ball quickly here.
Yeah,
Nicholson.
try to catch that defense before it can set up. Here's that 2-3 zone you were mentioning earlier. Oh, that.
A little bit of a reach-in foul there.
Yep. It's one of the strategies to beat a zone is to drive in through an open lane of some sort and make the zone collapse.
And often kick out to one of your open look shooters.
Yeah. And speaking of an open look shooter right there, a little short, unfortunately. Crusaders with the nonstop half-court pressure. Forcing a turnover of some sort. Here comes number 33 for the Crusaders. The left-handed layup, that is Foucault Asso. Oh, little mix up there in the press. Outside look. Buckets.
That was a three-pointer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Jenna Walker.
Ooh, open look, little short.
2 in a row.
Nicholson's really trying to get the Panthers here a little
Yeah.
rattled with the full court press.
Offensive foul called there on the going up for the rebound. An early timeout here called from the Crusaders. Maybe try to sort out the press.
Midway through here, a little bit of a low-scoring affair, almost halfway through the first quarter. I'm sure a bit of nerves are in here, and you know, even though they're in the consolation bracket, they're still playing for their pride, and hopefully come out of here with a nice plaque.
Yeah, and I mean, this is also a big learning experience for these teams. I know MacDonald-Cartier has been off a few years in a row now, but this is the first time that they haven't made it to the medal round in the last couple years, and I'm sure it's due to a young squad of some sort looking to maybe get some experience under their belts and come back strong for the next years.
Right. Now, being an alumni from there, Jean-Louis, any familiar faces on the coach's bench? Or
The head coach, yeah, he was a few years older than I was in high school. And much like most volunteer coaches, a consistent face there nonstop. And it warms my heart to see him still there and still having a good amount of success coaching.
Nice.
Well deserved.
So fellow alumni as well.
Yes, absolutely.
Nice.
All right, here's the first sequence out of the timeout. The Crusaders moving the ball quickly, finding an inside look, but unfortunately the air ball, and then an outside look immediately.
Just off the rim.
Good offensive rebound.
3 chances there.
I mean, the Pontiles definitely have a good amount of height down low, but the Crusaders are quick.
Yep.
They're finding ways to pick up the open rebounds. And
Number 31 there from the Pontiles. She corralled that defensive rebound earlier.
Yeah.
Zoe Smith.
Oh, drive through the middle. And running into the stone wall there of the Pontile help side defense.
Looks to me like it's a 2-2-1 full court press by Nicholson here.
Okay.
Trapping the ball in the corners. Nice save.
Good
there.
save, yeah. Outside look here for number 31.
3-pointer there. Number 31, Zoe Smith.
Yeah. Not only a presence down low, but also a threat from the outside. There's another inside look from the high post. Oh, good effort there. A little mistiming.
Just a little off.
She's smiling. She knows.
That fits well the game, Jean-Louis. Now, the tall centers used to be like the people working down low. And
Yeah, definitely. It's an evolution of the sport
Yeah.
for sure. Oh, good trap here. Oh, fortunate bounce there for the Pontiles to get out of that. Dead ball here up top. Looking for the backdoor cut, but a little too much on it.
Slipped out of the hands.
Got a handful of subs here coming in for the Crusaders, the first real subs of the game. It's quite a difference here on the benches as well. The Crusaders have a long bench, several subs to dig into, whereas the Pontiles barely have any. They don't have a second line at all.
No, just 3 players from what I can tell.
Quick shot from the outside again from the Crusaders, corralled by the Pontile defense. Oh. Good save. Pontile's struggling to perhaps get inside the Crusaders zone. And the Crusaders corral the defensive rebound, bring it back up the court.
Panthers seem to be very quick to come back and set up their defense.
Yeah. The advantage of not half-court, full-court pressing, I think, can really rely on transitioning quickly to the defense. Strange
Sequence there. Might have been a travel in there.
Maybe.
Oh, fast break. Outlook, not there. Coach was calling for it.
Yeah. We definitely have a bird's eye perspective from up here. We see a little bit more than perhaps the girls down low.
Clock coming down here. Less than a minute to play.
Yep. Oh, forced pass there in the middle, and the Crusaders are quick to jump on that.
2-3 zone will really congest up that key.
Yep. You can definitely be frustrating to play against to force to move the ball around and feel like you're not really accomplishing much.
No.
Little skip pass to the high post, and Zoe Smith's quick to get a hand in the way of that shot. Good block.
Another 3 here.
Smith from the outside, looked a little off. It's a good pass though.
Nice finish by number 3.
Yeah.
Karine Villeneuve again. And a shot at the buzzer. A little strong.
So at the end of the first quarter, the Pantiles building a small lead. Definitely not insurmountable, especially this early in the game.
Not at all.
2-possession game.
For those of you that are just joining us, we are at the 2019 OFSAA Basketball Girls A Championship, and you're watching the consolation game between École Secondaire MacDonald-Cartier and Nicholson Catholic College. Take a quick minute here, Jean-Louis, to highlight a couple of our sponsors here. We have Niagara College Canada and Brock University that has sponsored our off-site courts at the Pelham Meridian Center. So shout out to them for helping us out over the tournament. And also notably our school board here for l'École Secondaire Catholique JEAN-VANIER, which is the CSC Mon Avenir. They have sponsored our home court here.
Wonderful.
Back in action here.
Alta looking to attack the high post of this 2-3 zone. Getting an outside look. A little short. And the Crusaders collect, find their point guard.
Look there, number 12 with the shot.
Way
Nicholson.
outside. Oh, good offensive rebound there by number 21.
Oh, nice.
Anderson, the quick putback. And again, the Pantiles are faced with the half-court press from the Crusaders.
Doesn't seem to be causing much problems for the Panthers, though.
No, it's not particularly effective. Good save there on the outside. Ooh, little contact there, and Catholic Crusaders rightfully regain possession of the ball. Belchevi's looking to the inside. Oh, good block there by number 44, Pantaya.
Holding the fort strong.
Yep. Between her and Smith down low, that's a formidable pair.
Nice swing.
Yeah, good quick movement.
Open look. And again, good recognition by the Panthers.
Yeah,
there.
that's definitely a play they've done once or twice, I would surmise, for the season. Oh, good fake to a much cleaner look. A little too heavy on the shot.
Rebounded by Smith again. Skip pass coming.
Yeah. Oh, good look inside.
Nicholson trying to push the ball up the court.
Yep.
Before they get set up on
Before
the
they set
defense.
up, oh, there it is, the drive inside.
There it is.
Oh, good.
Good play, number 15 from Nicholson, which is
Carrifair. Oh, good ball movement there. Good drive by the Pantal point guard. Find her way through that zone. That's a second offensive foul there on number 44 for Lee Pantaya. go Duyette.
Trying to battle for the post there, I believe, and
Yep.
I didn't actually see what type of contact she created, but the ref didn't like it.
I've noticed they've been not super lenient on the post battling down low throughout the tournament, but as long as the refs are remaining consistent on their
Right.
there.
So that way the coaches and the players have
Yeah, they have an idea.
consistency, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, little offensive mix up there. Here we are, the Pontiles with another offensive look. Oh, good defensive read and good effort on the secondary on the turnover there to keep control of the ball.
It was a nice steal by Anderson.
Yep. Oh, good look down low, but into the wall of Duyette. That's her second or third block this game. All right, and I can hear Coach Jalvet calling for a different offensive look. One that I in fact recognize is from my time there.
Traditions are hard to break, right?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Hey, if it works, it works.
Yeah.
Although I'd say the Pontiles have had much more success since I've left the school.
No fault of yours.
No, absolutely not. That has nothing to do with me. A couple more subs come in. Give Duyette a small break.
Replacing her is number 24, Lexin Moyle. Bit of ball movement here from Nicholson.
Yeah, an unforced error there.
Nicholson still doing the full court press.
Yep. Looking to swing the ball all the way around. There it is.
Nice press break.
Here we are. Quick look though, which is something the press is looking for, is to force a quick offensive sequence and regain possession of the ball. Oh, a little short from Smith. It's another offensive foul on the Pontire. I can see Duyette on the bench throw her arms up. She said, I got called for that too, and I don't know. I feel like once a defensive player's got positioning on the box out, it's hard to try to get around, and for sure some people try to bend the rules a little bit to their advantage. But
hey, if the ref doesn't catch it,
yeah,
right?
Well, but she's on it. Our refs are on top of this right now. Quick close out there by Smith. Good offensive rebound by the Crusaders. Good hands there. Force a jump ball and retain possession. Definitely something we've noticed since the beginning of the game. The Crusaders are getting much less offensive rebounds, and I think definitely some sort of defensive adjustment that the Pontiles have made to defend their key and box out.
Taking away those second and third opportunities that they had at the beginning of the game.
Good defensive read by Smith.
Nice. And
Headman.
Fast break and a foul.
Yep. That's good foul. Good foul there.
Yep. Make her earn him.
Yep.
Coming back to the referees, I just wanted to share a story with you, Jean-Louis, and
Yep.
something I wasn't aware of. Late in the evening last night, there we go with the timeout.
Perfect.
Give us some time.
As if it was drawn up that way.
Last night, after all the preliminary games were done, the referees were all called for a meeting late here in the school library, and the assigning officer was actually in charge of deciding who was going to be doing the gold game and the bronze game, because I guess they're being evaluated throughout the whole tournament, and I guess he gets to handpick who will be doing the final games.
Oh, wow, look at that. That's definitely makes sense. I mean, a prestigious tournament such as OFSAA, you definitely want your high caliber and experienced refs handling the big important games.
Exactly.
Those who can have the wide shoulders to have some amount of criticism thrown their way, because we all know they are going to be criticized no matter what they do.
No matter what, teams, players,
Yep.
the coaches, quite often the crowd too.
Yeah,
Dealing with a lot of hecklers out there.
I mean, I will not confirm nor deny the comments I heard sitting in the crowd this morning, but there definitely were some allegations thrown. All right, we'll see coming out of this timeout if there's any sort of defensive or offensive adjustments that have been made. And on the line, we've got number 1, Kelly Moore.
Missing her first shot.
Making the adjustment on the second. Still no press from the Pantaya. Still some sort of 2-3 or 1-1-3 zone. And there's an offensive rebound from the Crusaders.
Oh.
And immediately capitalize on with the outside look from Bryn Barrett.
And making it a one-possession game.
Yeah. Little loopy pass to the middle. And the press has been once again broken.
Open look.
Yep. I suppose too this press has been forcing time off the shot clock, forcing a quick possession from the
Right.
Mac Jack.
And it's often hard, right? Like when you're playing against, just like that shot that just went through, like playing a 2-3 zone, you'll find yourself very open a lot of the times, and it's a matter of deciding, is this the shot I should be taking?
Yeah, absolutely. And I suppose you can swing the ball around for the next 10 seconds and have the same look, or potentially even worse one, right, somewhere down the line.
Yeah, just to shift that zone around so the girls get a little tired. Little misstep there.
Yep.
Number 1, Callie Moore.
Seeming a little visibly frustrated.
In and out movement, almost banked that in.
Yep. Again, different offensive setup here. 4 high.
Usually you have 2 players near the elbows, 2 on the outside. Oh,
Yep.
dangerous pass.
Rewarded though. Oh, good drive and collected.
Jump ball.
Should still have possession, yeah. Always kind of frustrating missing a high percentage shot like that, but then getting your own rebound is also kind of a strange situation.
Little perk, following the ball, right?
Yep.
You
Yeah,
often
absolutely.
hear the coaches calling for that.
Oh, good offensive push here. Good fast break. Driving to the middle and drawing the foul.
Lots of contact.
Yeah, there's definitely a good amount of experience in the Crusaders point guard, number 12. That's Belchavez. Both foul shots missing is a good foul there by the behalf of MacDonald-Cartier. And it seems like they've returned to their high-low offense. 1 high post, 1 low post, and quick movements.
Smith working the high. 33 there with
Oh.
a shot. Jenna Walker.
Yeah, good team rebound there. 1 tip to the tall partner, the other twin tower, Smith. It can be frustrating. You might have positioning on those 2 girls, but they're both so tall that they just get a little hand on the ball, tip it to one another.
Yep. Towering over your heads.
Yep.
Crusaders bringing the ball up. Still no change on the Pantiles defense, presenting a 2-3 zone.
I surmise that's because of their short bench. They're looking not to tire themselves out too much. I mean, your post players, everybody's working in defensively at all times, but your post players typically don't have to expend too much energy.
No.
And your lighter, more agile guards are forced to have some amount of conditioning, but
Sure.
it allows them to play a long game without dipping too deep into the bench. Crusaders working down the clock, trying to find a good open look, and there it is. A little too much.
Rebounded.
And the Pantiles are just happy to run the clock out into half.
So halftime here, 15-12, a one possession game.
Yep, it's been close the entire time, which is, I suppose, what we expected. And I'm sure we'll tune back in as the half winds down.
We've got a little bit of an 8-minute break here.
Yeah, we'll see you guys soon. And again, we're live from JEAN-VANIER Welland here at the OFSAA Single A Girls Basketball Tournament, and we'll talk to you soon. Welcome back again to the Consolation final here at the OFSAA Single League Tournament, live from JEAN-VANIER Welland. Got a close matchup here between the 8th Les Panthères de MacDonald-Cartier, the Catholic Crusaders from, the Catholic College Crusaders, the Belleville area. Just before half, play resumes, we'll just go over some quick stats. The leading scorer on the side of MacDonald-Cartier is Zoe Smith. Number 31, Zoe Smith with 7 points. And from the side of the Crusaders, it's kind of a shared offensive duty. Kyra Fair is leading the charge with 4 points.
Nobody's in foul trouble either, from what I could tell.
No, we saw early in the second quarter that number 44, Duyette, was fouls, but there's still lots of game left, so
yep, nothing to worry about.
Yeah, nothing really to worry about. Definitely keep an eye on throughout the rest of the game.
Cool.
We'll see if either team makes any kind of adjustment here with the 8-minute break between halves. Does not seem to be
audio,
as we can already see the Crusaders coming out with a 2-3 defense.
Oh, some of my tech guys downstairs are, because we've got this bird's eye view.
Yeah, we're the crow's nest here.
Says that we're experiencing a bit of lag on the. Not sure if this is the traffic or the bandwidth. I do apologize for that. Hopefully, one of the working on it and try to better your experience.
High post look for the leaders collected by Duyette, and again, the Crusaders with half court pressure, or full court pressure, I should say. Inside the open look, I think she's
her third, I believe.
Yeah, it is her third, and I think she's about 75% from the outside.
Nice.
It's the easy math to make when she's only taking 4 set shots.
And they're up at 18. I guess the team's points right there with those 3-3. Going.
Let's see. Going to Duyette down low.
Nice.
Excellent.
Nice pivot move.
Yep. That was number 22, I assume. I looked away for a second.
Same. For some stats to talk about these teams here.
Yeah. Well, look at the rosters. MacDonald-Cartier is a very young team, made up of grade 10 and 11s. We mentioned earlier their success in the last few years, and this year falling into the Consolation side of things, but only a good amount of experience gained for these girls to compete at this high level, and I'm sure in the next few years.
Nice.
Another short look.
Good ball handling there. From the Panthères.
Yep.
Presenting a post up on the foul line and the other at the.
Definitely something they definitely employed when I was there as well. We had very, very strong post players at the time who could definitely take over a game, and we use them as much as we could. One would.
It does spread those guards that are working the 2-3 zone on top. So.
Good shot there by number 33, Jenna Walker. Oh, good try there. Oh. Good force there on caused by Duyette.
Quick conversation from Coach Sheff. Trying to work.
Any advantage you can get.
Coach pointing to Smith, saying how she's open on the outside there.
Oh, again, yep. Again, the advantage of having those tall post players. to the smaller Crusader players. Oh, good ball movement again. And Smith close out. A good fair share of open looks and good tries, but bounces to be going MacDonald-Cartier's way. Good defensive rebound collected by Anderson, I believe.
Number 20.
Or White, sorry.
Nice. Nice outside look.
Deep shot there. First device.
Number 12. Yeah, Chavez. Oh, and a steal. Oh, almost a steal.
Definitely one of the high caliber to watch on the Crusader side. Clearly a leader on the court as well. Oh, good movement there, and advantage there by number 33, Jenna Walker.
Nice off look.
Yep.
Giving her a chance to drive.
Oh, good second effort there too, again by Belchavez to that offensive rebound, and getting scored by number 33. Oh, the Crusaders quick to force a turnover with their court pressure, I should say. Belchavez
Little
looking
bunny
a little
there.
frustrated. I think she may have wanted that offensive try earlier down the court. The Panthers have definitely created a little separation here at the third quarter. Midway through the third quarter.
Big turnover there, number 33. To her hand.
Yeah. We've seen that a few times from the part of the Crusaders. It seems that they get a little mixed up. Oh,
A bit of pressure.
good. Court awareness there, not to cross over half and until the last possible second to trap. Oh, we're down to 60% now. Good quick there. Outside look from White is good.
Never putting the game out of picture, so no.
Oh, Belchavez getting a hand in there. Coach Elved for a call, maybe thinking there's a little bit of contact
Bit
there.
of contact on the shooting hand for
Yeah.
sure. Down low. Pass.
Yeah,
And there's
there
a
it
puck.
is. Yep. Those arms come down, the refs know. A coworker and I earlier were talking in the week that there are quite a bit of French teams in this tournament. I think there's 6 at least out of the 16.
Good.
And it's a strange thing coming from a French school, minority school, that you can speak French typically and other teams have a hard time understanding you. But in this kind of tournament, especially as the teams wind down, there's a good chance you're going to face against a French team. And you can't use that strategy. You can't speak a different language.
No. Sometimes that's a strategy that we use locally as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
We don't get that advantage is when we hit to the provincial tournament where all the teams speak French.
Yeah, definitely.
So very quickly about the Panthers' past history about representatives at OFSAA. Last year they won their gold in OFSAA championship. and 3 years ago. So that's the three. So
I think, yeah, they've won bronze the last 2 years at OFSAA,
I see.
which is quite the feat. And again, not something that was happening much when I was there, unfortunately.
No.
But
We also see they only had one starter from last year. So, like you mentioned earlier, a bit of a younger crew trying to fill in the shoes.
yeah, it looks weird. They just have one current graduating player. They're all returning next year, and most of them the year after as well.
And as for Nicholson, played in the Consolation round last year as well. So these two teams are very familiar with the OFSAA platform.
I mean, it's only a matter of time before that experience off that caliber. It breeds and grows good teams. The Pontiles again showing this on offense, which Belchevais dashed to, but unfortunately just can't get the shot to fall. You know, it's been a while since I've played the high-low offense, but there are things that are coming back now that I'm beginning to remember. Like, oh yeah, that's how it works.
Competitions, right?
Yeah, oh yeah. The skip pass, looking to force post, low post. Belchevais side,
Hits it again.
buckets,
Now it's only a 2-point game,
just like that.
giving a bit of life to the Crusaders.
Half-court trap, forcing a
Worked it.
turnover. Excellent defense there. Oh no.
Solid buckling in the knee there.
Yeah, you never see this.
Coach attending to. Can't quite tell the number. 23.
It is 23. Jordan White having a pretty decent game up to this point, and definitely a key component to their team. And hopefully, it's nothing too serious, and she'll be able to both get back up to her feet and get back into the game.
Never liked that feeling. I personally blew my ACL basketball a few years ago, and it's not feeling at all.
I can't.
Hopefully not, like you said, nothing too serious. Bit of a hyperextension maybe.
Yeah, or need a knee contact. There's definitely some amount of traffic up the middle. Hope to carry her to the bench. Hopefully a good amount of camaraderie on the side of the Crusaders.
Looking at her feet here, I see a bit of twitching on our screen, so have to leave you between 2 quarters on about 2 minutes just to see if we can fix issues. Sorry again if, especially the audio, really takes away from the experience where you're always cutting. So
Okay. Yeah, that's
so let's see if
totally
we
acceptable.
high game here before the end of the
Yeah.
quarter.
Oh, good defense there.
Nice find.
Moment.
It's working well together.
Yep. You can hear the Catholic fans, Crusader fans, sorry, asking for perhaps offensive push there. Do yet with the block. Good travel. Yeah.
Dragging that pivot.
Yep. Definitely lots of game left, and remain composed and take the chances that they can get. Good closeout, not giving her an open look.
A bit of a reach in.
Yep. The ever agile, quick Belchevais driving through the lanes.
Very quiet crowd.
Compared to this morning where hometown Lynx were playing.
We might get a bit more of that noise.
Yeah. Walker, you take that to the bank.
Yeah.
Good secondary effort there from the force a steal or a turnover, but fortunately the Pontoise gained possession. And that one game is now turned into another side lead as the Pontoise take a big.
Yep. Just trying to hint that possibly game, but it's the Pontoise flipping down and taking a 7-point lead.
Yep. So we're going to take a little break in the next couple minutes, try to sort out these, and we'll join you back again at the beginning of the fourth quarter in about 2 minutes.
See you soon.
Hello and welcome back to the Consolation final here at OFSAA Single E Girls Basketball live from JEAN-VANIER. Just before I tuned back in, we saw a quick layup from number 33, Jordan Walker, extending the Pontoise lead to 9. It looks like we've got some sort of offensive call on Juliette, who is not happy about this.
Trying to do a box out.
Yep. Third foul. And she's definitely a key component to the defensive structure of the Pontoise zone down low.
Could make a difference if she.
Yep.
Change on defense there.
Yeah, a little box and one, it looks like.
Quite possibly. You saw Smith leaving the low post for the elbow.
Yep. Definitely a good amount of conditioning here from the Catholic players, the Crusader players, sorry, to be full four-court pressing this entire game.
This being their 4th game.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, if not 5.
Yeah.
Check that bracket.
Very few of them have been off for a sub at all, and they're working hard, trying to create these turnovers. And
that strategy probably paid off as they're being here in the Consolation finals.
yeah, absolutely. We are looking to set up the trap again, try to force the ball in one direction, set up the half-court press. Yes.
And the pressure did work.
Great defense there from the Crusaders. Trying to dash in this lead piece by piece.
Coach Coates giving out some instructions to her players.
Oh.
Still Crusaders ball.
Yep. Kind of a strange situation there on that air ball to retain possession. Looks like Coach Elva recognizing the potency of Berchevice's offense and forcing a shadow on her.
As you mentioned at halftime, she was the leading scorer for the Crusaders, right?
The Crusaders at half had a pretty divided offense, but
Oh,
I
I
would
see.
surmise now that Berchevice is definitely leading the charge. Multiple players had 2 to 3 points, and one had 4. But they're trying to shut down the outside presence from Berchevice, I'm sure.
As she has
short
hit a
look.
couple of 3. Oh, Corral the rebound.
Yep.
Transition offense here.
Yep. Crusaders happy to swing the ball around, but without the outside presence of Berchevice, it's not really creating too much. Number 33 with the good try from the outside, resetting the shot clock. We got a jump ball to which the Crusaders will retain possession.
One thing that could actually open up for the Crusaders there, if they are playing the boxing one, is a couple of driving lanes should be a little bit more open.
Yeah, you pull that defensive player out of the zone and create some sort of openings for your others. Here we are, out of this timeout, the Crusaders trying to find a way to defeat this box and one.
Taking a quick peek at our live stream screen here, we see that there are 32 viewers out there, so thanks for joining us here at École Secondaire Catholique JEAN-VANIER, where we are hosting the consolation game of the Girls A Basketball Championship.
Oh, good mix up there to Crusaders coming on the outside of a good bounce.
Very deep shot.
Way outside.
Could be her range though.
Yep. Another foul here on the part of the Pontile, but at halftime they had quite a few to give, and I don't think they've taken too many in this second half.
Third of the quarter, which could be leading them closer to bonus.
Oh, cannot get that shot to fall.
In and out.
In and out. And still with the full court pressure on behalf of the Crusaders, looking for that half court trap.
And worked again.
Yep. Getting another turnover, see if they can capitalize. Smith the big block. Offensive rebound, second chance, and just can't get it to fall. Again, baiting into the half court trap. Oh, it's trouble here.
Stuck in the corner, but
Oh, yeah, found a way out.
got away out. Oh, nice feed down low.
Definitely a good amount of synergy between those two players, between Douillet and Walker. They've been doing this all game. Once one gets the ball, they typically either find the other or create an offensive chance for themselves.
Now, we mentioned the high-low combination of Smith and Duyuet, but number 33 here, Jenna Walker, is also a force, so it's almost like a triple threat tower.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely a good amount of height and athleticism from those three girls.
In a little too early on the key.
Tried to save it, came close, but
It used to be off the rim. The ball would have to hit the rim
yeah,
before players come
I
in.
remember
Now
that.
it's off the release, so
Yeah.
you can tell that the referee's tentatively looking at that shooting hand.
Outside look from number 15. A little too far.
And off the Duyuet.
But getting the fortunate bounce, fall their way. Coach Delvet quarterbacking his offense a little bit, trying to get a much better defensive setup. Berchevais from way outside, almost on our own bench. The Crusaders fortunate to collect a rebound with another outside look. Just can't get it to fall. Here comes that full court, half court trap again. Oh, good defensive read by Berchevais, finding the fast break, forcing the defensive foul. And the Ponta is quick to call a timeout here, sensing that one of their key players is in foul trouble. So we'll tune back in after this timeout. Again, here from JEAN-VANIER Welland for the OFSAA Girls Single A Basketball Championship. This is the Consolation Final, and we'll tune back in at the end of this timeout. So again, here we are from the consolation game at the OFSAA Single A Girls Basketball Championship, live from École Catholique Secondaire JEAN-VANIER. It's a not fairly close match at this moment, but again, at this point, anything can really change. The Crusaders have been forcing several turnovers with their full court pressure. They just need to perhaps capitalize on these turnovers to close up this game and get this game a little bit closer.
A couple of layups, could make a big difference.
Yep. We've seen that the Pontas have changed their defensive structure to a box and one to shut down the key player on the Crusaders side, which is number 12, Berchevais.
Trap in the corner.
And it's been working fairly well to create to build themselves a little buffer of a lead of some sort.
Not too sure. I don't think the Crusaders has actually scored in this quarter, right?
I think they've had maybe one look,
Okay.
one good shot in. Berchevais fighting for the rebound. And here we see the Nice box zone with a deep look. A little off. Crusaders quick to collect an offensive rebound, get a second chance.
And yet another one.
Third. Looks good, and it is good. That's number 15, Kira Fair.
Mentioned a couple of layups, but the three-pointers will get them.
Yep, absolutely. Oh, just passing to the other team. Fighting for the ball, good scramble here. Pontal's lucky to retain possession.
Referee's trying to adjust the shot clock there because the Panthers only have 8 seconds to cross half, so I believe they only have 2 seconds left. Little adjustment on the shot clock here. There we go.
There we go.
29.
Perfect. First try. Oh, big outlet pass. Berkshire quick to collect. Oh, Zoe Smith with the
Nice
good
feed.
defensive
Oh,
push. Oh, and here's
second
another
time.
one. Oh.
Foul there by number 15 from the Crusaders.
Fair. Kyra, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly.
Kira. Tomato.
Now we know Moore's in some amount of foul trouble. But with the 2-3, or the box and one, sorry, the Crusaders haven't really been able to take advantage and force her to make plays.
Panthers working the clock here.
Yeah.
Might be to their advantage.
Long offensive sequence here. Duyet down low.
Oh.
Good move.
Up and under move. Nice.
Yep. Definitely a good amount of athleticism and agility coming from her. Good look. A little too heavy. Smith collecting, finding more. The full court pressure has been mostly defeated. And here we are back into a comfortable offensive setup, high-low for the Pontal. Deep look, a little short.
Maybe a little change of their defensive strategy from the Crusaders might have helped them out a bit more now that time is dwindling down with a 9-point lead.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just try to throw a few different mixes out there, see if it could ramble up the Panthers, but
Yep. There's definitely a deep well of reserves of the conditioning and energy these girls have had. They've been full court pressing this entire game. You can see it now maybe slowly falling apart, but big kudos to...
I think the Panthers really recognized the defense that was presented to them and they took advantage of it.
Yeah, absolutely. And the Pontal lead builds.
Oh,
Way outside look. From
it is her
Berkshire
range.
Yeah.
She's hit a couple from out there.
Now there's still a good amount of game left. A minute in basketball is still a good amount of time. Good defensive pressure there.
8-second count.
Yep.
Again, sincerely do apologize for the lagginess of some of the video. I can't really hear the audio. I can obviously see the video and very choppy, so we do apologize for those technical difficulties.
Oh, good ball movement, good look there.
Leading to a fast
Pontal's-
break.
Yeah.
Recognizing the lead.
Yep, absolutely.
Trying to work
That
the
is
clock.
that is a
Very good
veteran
knowledge
move
of the
there.
sport there by
Yep.
number 1.
More. Yeah, you got to come out of this zone, I think, force some sort of pressure. the only graduating player on the Pontile heading to the line. It's Moyle.
I just got a thumbs up from our. Sorry to interrupt there, but I just got a thumbs up from one of our tech guys saying that the audio is fairly clear on your end. So.
All right.
Just the images here.
And I apologize. I thought Moyle was heading the line, but seems the foul was on the floor before the shot.
On the floor.
Over and back violation for the Pontile, and the Crusaders will perhaps get the last possession of the game. You know, we've mentioned it before, but both these teams are young, have had several years of OFSAA experience, and typically that kind of caliber of play just builds and builds and builds into a championship team somewhere down the line. So this may have been a consolation match, but I'm sure we'll see these players again in the next few years, and
For sure.
certainly, hopefully under the guise of a championship game of some sort.
There you have it. Final score 39-31 for the Crusaders. Sorry, for the Panthers. Well fought game. Not a blowout.
Nope, definitely close the whole way, and I think that injury from number 23, Jordan White, definitely took some of the wind out of the Crusaders' sails. And hopefully she's finding herself nothing too serious, and we'll see you guys again soon as our bronze medal match is coming up around 5 o'clock.
We'll leave the floor to our site convener, Jason Duthie, to make the announcement of the Consolation champions.
All right, well, we'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.